ya mwana mwari betikiria kwire manjegi bingo fest rere rungurwa betika na community one of its kind ira ningejete kwithirwa bagitonga ayuthi mono barabe na kwina muyuthi ura wina kiewa lakini talanta we na kugana kuligara igakura ate nontu atena muntu wa mugwata njara izi niongo gi bingo fest bakulitanture ne muthikiria ibarare kinoru nonera uria alazizia bombere kwithwa bagichinda chiringi milioni 1 kenda ningebeta na mbere gukire kirabu kiao bingo fest rungurwa betika na community nayo BNC ombere kwithirwa Mberia mwaka nejo 2019 bethirwe bakithiro kama turene bakenja ithima bakathithia free medical camp kenda ningi gutigira anto ni bakwithiro bagita na mbere kugunika na mantu jaja wenda kumenya nteto nkurukia gie bingo fest ira ni CSR rungurwa betika na community kirimanjige gukiria talanta etakiri www.bingofest.com.
Yiri kilokita ndege ya 15 karibu sana kili mubango ya chancha mukani kwa Wero FM 96.4 baraba utuona TV ne karibuni sana na tuko eruare ne tuko ya kwariria kuthiria Ntaano chiare ne chunku parimeta International Day of Zero Tolerance for Female Genital Mutilation tukueje niyo ya dhuli ne UN kana United Nations kwa kikisha ati Ntaano chiare ni kuthira Buru County ya Meru ni mwere idhiritu ya kiringi kabone ne sana ni Ntaano iji ere ikiloketie kinya Ntaano chiari ne ndiguro yonde as in Kenya yonde Ntaano chiari si at 15% lakini Meru ire at 18% kuringana na otweria bwa KNDS na rukiroru are tuli na mheshimiwa Gacheri Muthuri no mwe wa antu barabaru ite sana na GBV dene ya ndiguro ya Kenya na Meru in particular GBV ni ndoasheke misi na eje kinyayo ni GBV na kibia na kibwayo na teenage pregnancies mheshimiwa Kadhuri sorry mheshimiwa
naona mwanaume hapa
mheshimiwa Gacheri karibu sana mheshimiwa Gacheri karibu sana thank you very much nontubwa ko yarukiro ari
thank you
na how nate Ntaano chia Aari chumba kuthirwa ndene ya Meru eji
ibwega sana mbuge intuko injega ira tukumba kutha tukirikania antu okagitaga kaingi that mantu ja Ntaano ciari ni mantu outdated imantu ja kuruki kagita na iba nantu baba kai kana barabati bakirire ya jau nontu kwikagita mbuga twari at 100% kana 90% riu twina mitu akinya 18% ere iguru lakini bando ere onde nontu no bakwendelea kwewa information mbuge mbere kire FGM ere mutilation itawa kinya mutilation kana kugitangwa igintu gitebu imuno gya kwariria na kutha kwina partial mutilation kana full mutilation ire direte gikarika kwa unande igintu tubati kutha tukiaraira gya kagita gaka ingi na tukiora ya thirikari nontu nobo masabu area na onja nibo bwena bomba kutugwatia kurwa na gintu kiu bwega nitugu celebrate kinya ekuru baraba thitha yangu geu nontu baba ingi bachumirete bakauga itwe twari atani ba ekuru kana atani bari iba guchumire bakauga bo bakutigana naye na ngugi eu lakini still no kuona kwena nja igotigwa enja emware aria ira bandu bakuitha mantu jau nontu ntuko ni baraere imbugi baraitirie kiwango kingi rira gutana urithira mwari na tani ndi ari waunja atiko ingiro ora mbere ma baingairwa ja ukamenya mwaru netire gutano riu ari tano kamwithiria ari ari waunja kurira we in that family utemenya ketha mwaru na gitete atia na tani kwa wigintu gikiega twendere kuthomithia muno aciari baekuru barekane na mantu jau nontu obetha bari on the front ibo bomba kurwa najo bongwa nja ciao lakini gwatuika bo bongu bagwitikiria ana bao batano au no thina ira nyingi ikwijira
so mheshimiwa first of all katuchokiri nkalo we commend you very much nontu bwa ngwiro kuritirana bari ni ngwiyonekanite bonene sana
thank you
appreciate you
thank you so much
na kinya wetu kunto kongwe bonene sana nontu bongweu ana betu bari at least they are safer now so now ndiruria batu ya rume ni role iri kutwini yo play kiri mantu ya kuthiria Ntaano cia Aari na GBV in general?
Thank you so much. Mbere mage kuthiria mantu ja GBV kandi ngenda kuromba arume na Ntaano cia ana vetu barume babati kuga na kana na kwari na kaju kamwe bategura mwari utani bakoga bategura mwari utani ari batenda kugita atia ari batenda gutano nae kuru batenda gukia na boba gita atia batano kogwa atuika kwina arume bamwe here and there bethera bagiokiria bakoga bategura mwari utigitite atia utitani kwa una ndingenda kwira arume mwekuru uria withera atani ethena complications nyingi sana kagita mbuga karagweta kwewa mwana kana kagita karia aguta ngugi ingi cia wekuru nethera ati kumba guta ngugi ubwega ma ukompita na mwari uro gite utigitite atia utitani na no ntugintu kine irigo tutuma kuthira tukiarairagie kinya gintu kiria outrun by the law igintu iligo na ntubara bakethira bakigwatawa kagita konde miba batiko sheria ni batiko jokua na tukoria ari oja kuigua ogwe by any chance no kwarirwa kana sheri baku bakwaria bagakia banti bakwaria bagakujukia bagutane no ntuno thera okigaua kinya gwethera we muntu omume wagwita guchwa kana kwera nyawa ari mubaku imbiere oyo mba ukarika yagwita ku report kinya gwa sibo kana kwera nya muntu onge okanisa that kwena danger uninko geta atia kwena danger nkuona end ne tabatu mantu jaja gutukinyira tukajukie tu aria kwebeberi nyamwana owe ke that environment kenda tumba go cancel the family emujukia kare ne umba ko mu protect lakini kagitene kau tukombonya kwa tukemuyukinya skuru kana eko mwa protection against such a vice ino nto ibwaga kinyarimo bendere kwaliriana kuma bare nya class 4 naria class 3 naria bakabera kuda kwino gwati bubwana kugita atia utano na ninge bakabonia mbicha mbishi that it's a very good way of communicating that this is what usually happens kenda mwana andrendi wengwa tora tweta kuona tene la tweta kuona cinema tijeke libona cinema chaendi chankoma pangoka kila gota kwa nkoma kwa babati kuonwa mbicha cha mwari kana cha mwekuru agetete atia atani the disadvantages nwije mbiche wirere gastiki mutoyo mwana ou aigwa gintu takyo gekyarerwa ikamwekira ugwa na ombe gusik otethio burabu gitata na motethio jario mbuga kuna some regions imwesho mbete kwithira prevalence ya 18% yenami na kwena inge still kwena regions still bako jakaba bako gwererwa gintu kiu kya ya Ntaano cia Aari na mbuga gintu kiu gitebui na muno tanaro tukongwera ntuko eje itobati kwera nto bonde mabarikane Ntaano cia Aari itebui
mwesh mantu jege teenage pregnancies inkomenya no dila na twana tu muno mantu relationship ya FGM na teenage pregnancies ikariata ibweka sana buge FGM teenage pregnancy no okya they are very related it's a more or less ginto kimwe nonto kagita karare mwe mwana uu atanwa kana zero FGM era wa gukura ko kinya mwana miaka 13 remo miaka 14 oketheria na gucietikia imtoe o munene imwekuru munene ko nombe kuthithia mantu jara ntu baba nena bagitaga atia bathithagia na kagita karari mwe muntu atagutanwa ari o munini mantu jara thera akiarairwa kana akiragwa imantu janjira ya yociari kana mantu janjira kumenyera nja imagine mwana miaka 14 kana 13 kana 15 akirona nda gukura uno age nanja au nona ndoko na mwana na tere skuru na ere o murito kwena usiano bore akue muno bwa FGM na ale teenage na teenage pregnancies lakini tekuga ni ari bonde mabara batani bagejaga ana bari ana apana kwena bo still batetani na bena ana bari ana kakuna percent still rio ya batani bari ana na bakagana bari ana na gento ke with double abatin double ake
i triple kana life threatening no imagine mwana wa miaka 14 atani au agweta kwewa mwana njira yo shari etebui what are we saying, what are we condemning this child to?
Kikuo
igekuo tu ko tuge ibwega to protect life
na kire chukuru ira urana it's good ndinda kura Martin kamureta now edrona au the situation is not I was there
Yes.
kire teenage pregnancies twana the youngest and around miaka ngana
dai tuna mwana wa miaka 12
What?
wina mwana
12?
mbuge mantuja teenage pregnancy in Meru it's a pathetic situation na ige ntanto bate kuona ke oninkaranka uga it's a time bomb non torera ana baba inge non to daiji we are one of the leading counties kere teenage pregnancy one of the leading counties na counties ingira nande chirerinding the male community na are di bangombe na batu to katore are di bangombe ore tuga tore in the asol community batu community to kere kilasi ne kereko keu to kai kilasi ne yo kyorea eja county inge ja na are kana tutena sira minya inge ino tuja Nairobi no uge kuna urban poverty niketumiana bakoewa ana lakini na ndi Meru is a special category that ana baba nini ana nkorokia last year ana barabo mbire gweta kire antenatal clinic bale ana over 15,000 ana below 17 years barabe tre clinic and that is just a number I documented kuna baba ingi barabatetire barabatetire clinic kana tumba kumenya ndata yao so that means our numbers in Meru are very high na tukaromba atongeria bonde kananto bonde ma tumbe kudira tukiareria every time tukiareria mantoja teenage pregnancy non whenever we have the teenage mothers mwana ora aretaga mwana ora ujo uciari likely undia we nyako thoma ngina ara kuthoma also very high ino tukagita karam impendo karankiugaga a teenage mother does not become an adult by giving birth nara skuli tuonaga ukona kana non to still no mwana akamatita mwana wa matukete kamwira hapana utaangusha nini utaangusha mtoto kana geta guchura ino ntubando bando no mwana this person has not become mature just by giving birth early kwa tatu celebrating tuko ya FGM no tuge kinya teenage pregnancy is also a form of we be related beyond them ko tugerie tukabe teenage pregnancy na turombe thirikari etederie the so many teenage mothers to go back to school it is a catastrophe Martin that 844 is coming to an end 844 is coming to an end class 8 badiririe itwadiririe story yae ya class 8 soon and very soon in the next 3 years together todiretie
KCPE na form 4
yes when we talk about transition rate baraba ambirire form 1 na baraba adiririe form 4 kuna baba inge muno kuna parity nene kuna baba inge muno baurerete au na most of them baraba urerete au due to teenage pregnancy. That means we'll have so many people. I don't want to say some are illiterate, but to a very
semi-illiterate.
They are semi-illiterate. In that group, we take the form 4. Ana very bright. Barengewa skills, barengewa kidomo, bakomba ku better their future. Kinya's openings chiande goro iko ingoka. Another day twaina mwarungi ambira unikethira ibajo kawa somewhere gweta Canada ina bagito kosi ya dressing kosi ya beauty and she was very good in hair dressing ina jira ambira uniketha kanda athiretie form 4 ngiona kanya kwa gweta Canada kuna ina kosi yewe yes lakini kiaga atumiraga opportunity ya gweta Canada ni form 4 certificate So however much we are really concentrating on our skills, it is a Form 4 certificate is also very good. And in the next 3 years, the most unfortunate thing is that 844 will be done.
Yeah. So mush mwana kwithirwa either autanwa kana akwewa mwana ai teenager. Is this akwa condemned kana kwena future?
No, there is a lot of hope.
Yeah.
There is a lot of hope. Ethira gutanwa, it's unfortunate that is not reversible.
Yeah.
Although no ete sibitari, bakona orea kethira it was severely damaged, or some small reconstruction can be done. But it is a very expensive process. And you see, ora tugere okia illiteracy. There are some of the contributing factors towards these practices. Practices is beaten by time. Kwa unande mwana, that means mwana ojo ore wandango FGM. Chances are very high that kinyaba tumba wa found komuikia sibitari for some reconstruction. But it is very important. Ageta agategero. Ura ageta atia ino ntuge kigeka muthuru maisha yawe jonde. And it's a stigma that is going to be in our mind. Maisha yawe nemo condemn. You know, emo condemn. So, but there is hope. One can still go to the hospital for some reconstruction, na kina for counseling, which is very important. Kinyare mwako diderua reconstruction, no adiderua counseling to be able to accept condition ekaria owe ekari.
Na moshi ntuko myakithirwa achiari baba tana na bo. I don't know kede ibele awa stigma kana
consequence
kana kudhalilishwa kura mwano yomba kwethwa akiface, especially akiaweta for example high school. Mwano yo sometimes because anaibara si story, so mwano bakwa kenyana atani, so mwano yo akilokira a big stigma maybe.
But I think the parents batomba kwethira bakerewa. That's my thinking. Because you'll find ashari baria batanagana bao, some of them they regret later. Beja kwerwa imbi bagitira atia imbi badhidirie. So that is why information or education is very important. Nikoto kuga kinya mwana omwari oro kae wa mwana na choke skuru athome kenda tomba kunyanyia the number of people bate nae kithomo nonto. Somebody told me that if you think kithomo kena goro muno oritu kana nante kwenda kugawa ibubwe na ngoro nkoroki, because you do the some decisions that are totally very wrong. Ogwo thome tori exposed ukomba kumenya kam protect mwana okwa from this na kinyaba gatuka batethomete then ibete bakare makaniseni. I really celebrate Jojo kwa so much. Nonto Jojo atwiraga itwarigara Jojo na atakinya skuru na ataombire na ataiwa news. Nonto nakara akethika ira yae kameme muno na gichonko na Kiswahili. Tukamure Jojo go nuga kwa ri otata skuru. Atwira oni ntageta atia. Ukamoria ugo na ate Jojo ethara wije manto ja uthikaira ya news. Murunga mwekanto aega. Ironde jire komenya ora Jojo athithirie aikaya ana bawe bonthema. Bamami banti bonde abaikaya chukuru. Ageta gakara rungura mote agituma kethire kitheti kiawe ana bakathiria kuthoma. Bathire kuthoma goro akabajokia akaanyana bawe rokere ageta chukuru. So that means Jojo are skuru miaka inya minge
nonto ana na bora bakweza no gwakukia skuru
nonto ana baba inge toka mwana omwe kana bare bara tukoga tukone ena na akue komi na bonde makaba ikia
skuru.
So look at the wisdom ya katindri jakau karagetire kathomithi mochongo kero Ntaano chiari nigetete ate ni thoki na getekia na kugare bako bategeta ate batetano kwa amberia guikia ana bawe chukuru kenda ba protection. So I just want to call upon the girls the aciari baekuru muno ibo bomba kwana bao protection lakini unfortunately aciari bamwe baekuru batekwana that protection that is why there is also the role that the church needs to play. Let us keep talking about it. I think ba antwa benge muno turigana irua tukaja katore irue ikwariria manto jae Ntaano ciare nonto dai kuna other alternative rites of passage where we are talking about ntanira na mugambo tugatiga gwetera season mutongeria tonga kameme kagita konthema abati kumenya kwina such advice na nkenda go challenge kinyanga bana wetu rira tamechemani eu tikwariria kikagita ka anto bakamuona ora kathithia beje kieni neba baringirwe kura kagita ka kura kathirire abati kutha kyarairagia a voice like let us stop female genital mutilation gintu ya kikoma kanywene kawe let us say no to teenage pregnancies tikagita konderera wona anto ubategera bare aringi kura kana ubategera oro baretera chuburia wa baretera mattress mantuja jonde modithia ibwaga no kodithia mantuja lakini we mutongeria any time that you get people ibwaga kurihikana what is the pride of the people in that region what are their needs nonto mugambo jora mutongeria ugaga mugambo juka matagwa nyanto bonde tuge for instance governor na munini oyo kana na bau bangi boda tongeria bakauga uroga tanare akagwatwa that becomes news na mtu onde makau agata kiugaga okugo turerirwe twatana ito kagwatwa andi
munene orariria
munene oragitira atia munene oraugire tigota kwaria shinene gazinge ile itena itegutetheria nto in the future what in the future generations
yes arole
munene karimi is not just a word,
it is very powerful, role ya community kirimantu jaja nontu no ithera rimwe kwironda thithiriti mokuru mwambira we ni pressure community mwere pressure watwika bete kundine warithira no enko tetanite mwana we lakini ekuruba ubangi bonthe ana bawi batani role ya community kirimantu jaja na teenage pregnancies wimbi.
I think that is what tukiwaga as leaders we need to lead from the front tukakara tukira leaders bau kenda na bobeta ikundi na bagitatia baria mantu jau ino ntukuza kwena pressure na bamwe batanaga na bao iri mbio iri pressure we class kingi ndetire nderwa ari bonde maba class keu bonde mabe bare bena twana ali they are expectant
what
angi bare kana badatu batigi batena nimba class kionde ni pia influence
so nyaba bakenda go fit in
kuko kona inyagwe you are on one out ida kogo tigerwa ukethira ntura yonde ma ana benana so you want to ask yourself where is the rain beating us who is the leader in that village ntore ure ni ategukara we can't all pick all those children nonto batwe karemi ni ana baba kai muno twe nabo it is a drop in the ocean nonto tutekomba ko tukatwe na msanda bya kubagwatia ja kubarira nya kurira arimo imbita ashore bakwa kidogo ngajukia mushara bya kwankare arimo tukaromba irio that is a drop in the ocean but it's also a litmus test to say there is need na gukeja kumbika ana bau bakomba kwa supported then ana bau bagitatia you know I sometimes nkira nkaromba murungu watweka no utwigwe if we got some donor or some people to support kanenya thirikari kwa support then we could have over 1000 girls back to school.
Speaking of which, because thirikari ina mworo tubombere buruja kuthiria Ntaano ciara I don't know by 20 what thirikari ina mworo tuyotira ati kutena teenage pregnancies. Is the government failing us, both national na county?
Thank you so much. I don't want to say the government is failing us, but it is delaying ino ntoria bakareta policy when the government brings up a policy yes it is in one way or the other ego achieve gintu no to the government has given now a policy kugenya mwana are expectant atebati kuingwa skuru then rato athomaga kama ono wenga wae skuru lakini nyakuga akiangwa skuru that is something very that it's a step lakini there is no government policy no tukagita karea wauga mwana achoke skuru aei mwana yes nabati guchoka in that same school lakini one of the factors yato maraga guchoka skuru wera athomaga very stigma how is the government fighting stigma? The government might not be able to fight stigma. What were the factors? Ila chatumire mwari ojo kana gaka kaewa kana. Probably like one of the things that I answered neta mono maybe Karimi I told you twaeja na some sanitary pants. Ndo nakana kambiria kulira. Ndakoria mam, kwa nini unafanya nini? Unalia. Ambira kama mama yangu angekuwa ananibaia hii singepata ball. Oh Lord. So that means mwana huu aerwe mwana because of lack of sanitary pants because of poverty nemwikirie nau so the same factors ira chatumira ewa mwana no chuchumbo tumaewa mwana onge so that is what is important ukiombekaga kwebeberia mwana huu from that community ka from that setup kendomba kuthoma then we would wish gutiga mwana ojo no ojoe chances are bojoe ntukone ishi they are also very busy bakia soga na maisha ko gotejoe baba inge gutoko no tigo na mwana na mwana omware arerwe toka gorwe etoko ojoe so ukona no mushari ukumupush tu once wota
Ento murume ore tunakuona yakai murio kewe
murio kewe ko ne good riddance we fanya nini wende ukaolewe kwa una that is why kumbekete kwa kuna more centers it and Greenlands more of them because the numbers are so many na thirikari gatetheria kenda mwana uwa aewa mwana omwari aewa mwana omba kuthagita into that rescue center one time I was very saddened kwina mtu momboretie bwa thithio bwa jukiana na anari tukabuku ba encourage bae bagatwana matinda mutagada mwera you are reasoning well na buria ba 15 over 15,000 day itu to aba encourage bae wana
na
alternative maybe but we still really want to celebrate those girls I always tell them they are unsung heroes because they have chosen to keep life.
True. So so mweshire you know since ndwari cithari kiarirwa sana anabari na ekuru do you think maybe netobati either kwaramia scope maybe tukethwa nende indakatu kwariria na korono nto you know anabata kwende banya na basoni
thank you so much. I think male involvement is very important. Male involvement is very important. The motugaga ntikwenda kuga ne amba lakini kuna saying yuga you know
set a thief to catch
a thief
I know right
tukwenda kuga robe ne amba lakini tukenda kuthiria mantuja teenage pregnancies we need to ask our brothers baba betu arume to be their sisters keeper. We keep talking to them na tagu kagita kamonda ina some dialogue whenever I have time karunga matokaria nandaka kabera na ndibu putemenya ire ni ari bariko baba bonda bakambera hapana tiba atu tugita atia baturi moga tutumagwa you know no every time tuganida kesha bonda ko bana at times no bada bakigita atia endo tulete msichana fulani enonto you will understand and the most unfortunate thing is that yana baba batekwa warimu ana by their classmates but you by wana by
ni antu bakora
antu baraba kubaga antu baba gatoma mudakoro bonda tondetere mwana ngania you know nare munya share to very insensitive nuje mwana okuna ragimarire sanitary pandi utekomugurira uri expect yonako Those are the questions.
Of course akajwa mtu no mtu akaenda kuriwa
akalewa in kind. Na renge kinyam the kind of things that our children are getting exposed to. Exposure irere omuno gukurukira thimu na
bakaenda kwethia bwoko experiment
bakuona so much. So also the internet kana thimu ni thithite mantu ja mega lakini still
in a
disadvantage nontu ni kunorete anto into a lot of information which our children are not able to absorb or to use. So those are some of the very many dynamics. Nontu rutha mtu akenda kuona man yoni ni to text kagitaga to andika abaruga wachwa abaruga ure akinyeranganya watweka watweka wandikire baruga kinya mbere gotarutha nayo no gachoke yo otomba kunderiba no tugutene nyawe ya gwikia baruga eriko ni thaiji ni real time real time instant oreo kuna ni kwina advantages na disadvantages kwa kinya achiari baba na nyo ndi ibatwe ni ana baba these children these teenagers ni ana beto kwa unande we need information on how do we best parent these children these digital children these Gen Zs how do we parent them enonto edire mwana nyano murito mwana doesn't care de moda ere skuru keja bakambita jojo shush kana nkerwa ngakarangecho agagakare kajojo gakaika ungira netire muchuro
netire guchumba na muntu nyako ikana
muntu yako no kana
lakini unajua something really beats logic ya kwa nonture I do not understand into murume oriko wekira kana kamyaka 12 mimba.
Unfortunately
what kind of a community are we living in?
No, that should not worry you. What even is more worrying is at what point did parents stop being guardians or stop being protective? Bana bao. We have children kuna a lot of incest. Then one or two girls biological father. So what are you talking about as a society? Where is the real? Orobati komu protect. Orobati komu protect. I'm calling upon we should have pro bono lawyers to come and assist get to some of the culprits. But unfortunately bakageta ate bakarekwa. Tongeo what is some time. Akara njana yoni kwendo kunikira the family has to protect
mwene
ari mwakuru ata protect amwene mwakuru ka umirendo agere stressed aumando ndochongwa leo ngino mwana unyante menya na ari mbere ma dioro kankobo last three ndamu igware metongo ande ntije na ari tere nino tuna so frustrated. How would my husband do this to my young?
Somebody you trust.
Yes.
Mwana oyu no kekana no kujana.
Mwana oyu
biological.
Yeah, we are talking about biological. Naja kunekirwa. So there is so much that happens.
Yeah, you know Mheshimiwa, where I come from. Actually I think ikoko tongere tina teenage pregnancy is amwadhi word. Na kuntukukwithira kwina kintu kitawe chiaro is very active now. So sometimes kinya ukethiria mtoro wekire mwana uyu achiari na baeterwe chiaro ni antoba muciyu. So that way batomba kinya ku report. So in this situation kwina mwana wa dhulumiwa na then kwina tradition. So you guys na tabomba ku advise anto badili na mantonto ya
leo I've hand kagitaga kengi kanandiro in the community imbigito manto ya isiaro mbugia moso quite naive ntomba kwerewa isiaro kiu ikireko but I want to say no leaders and I want to really challenge the leaders of Igembe North. I once talked to the area MP. Damura, we need to hear the voice. yenu na ndundu affirmative activities affirmative activities within Igembe North na community te antu bakara bekwa nthiguru igo bukara nthiguru buge ou thina yetu thina because we can only have homemade solutions
for homemade
homemade solutions and I want to challenge you Martin maybe as an initiative irapobati kwambia nau kenda bomba kwaria because when the teenage pregnancy unfortunately it's also high most of the numbers very that high. We are contributing ishakuma the Igembe North the Mutuate non tule mwende tresi bitare Mutuate I cried for 2 days eno ntombere man tomba ku comprehend yo kamwana ena mwana no so until I went to the maternity there is a wing
etoana
ira ya ana baraba ena ana. So what are we talking about? We need to have homemade solutions. Tumenye ou nimbie ku contribute nimbie kutoma na tigara tongere bao barie bauge enough is enough. We need to go to the ground. Kwere mogo tukwa wa muno twambiria kuria anga tukarara yinyangari kwa itha tugatiga ngari ngobo kana
mamaguru
torana no we need to have to come together tuteri nyausibu kana tuikara nthiguru twingwa tumenya hamba babare bethaira bebau bukathithia kingi gatawa kibubu it's of course it is illegal it is not good but you are having your own community policing ideas chagwikaria bokonoga so you until the leaders of that region say we are tired but probably on the other side they don't want to say if that is what should happen maybe back when the high population ya kulinga kura no probably
shame bana it disgusts me by the way so mheshimiwa yoro ni kurari tukithiria yoro ni kurari na board ya FGM anti-FGM ibarari na we embenda batirimana na kurubanjuri and kurubanjuri give their promises here and there do you think in this step no to boatethia maybe kuthiria Ntaano chiari na teenage pregnancies?
Well, I think it's also all that we say to handle a problem we need most stakeholders involvement kono kwethira yomba kugitatia yomba otethia but for a number of years I think that has also been happening so we need to think outside the box. We need to think outside the box apart from gukana na kurubanjuri yakire these agencies how do we also involve them Ntoni onduke yao have we called them for a focused group discussion but to our solutions me I think I would really trust the solutions that are going to come from the young people themselves engine group eu etwera nande batwere turenda kuga no to our to FGM tugakarania tugakarania twingwa na baewe probably not everybody nowadays has a phone kwethire kwina a number
na kuna wababa kubeba wasichana wetu
na hakuna wababa kubeba wasichana
na hakuna mtu atatairi wasichana age yetu
baka
ambire ntore na baile
baka ambire ou na baka karia bongwa baka uga we want to take care of our generation na baka onerwa niyo mbugire probably gukiombeka I won't recommend whatever we see remains in our subconscious whatever we see remains in our subconscious let us give information in terms of the visuals mbicha yuna cinema yu tukauga che twetentore kamwerine kwina video ikageta atia ikonwa no bauge ni ibu thoku kuonania gintu ja kiu lakini which is more worse ikuonania mbicha teu kana gota kuthithia gintu kiu gintu kiu ikio more worse kwa ukabatonia antu and they make informed decision kenda kinya mwana ageta kuthithiro mantu jau na kinya the gutwike mbere ma njuri ni tekerie nunti baba betu ibetekere boge batwe we really condemn this and we want to call upon partners to
Okay, but you see, the church also, Mheshimiwa, the last one, kanisa kinyayo ni very much against sex education machukuru. You know, kanisa limone koreana na ana babe do bakiritano manto ya skuru warua iba kwa exposed kiri manto ya sometimes maybe by etako practice.
Yeah, that is true. The church has really condemned manto sex education in schools, but on the other side, you need to ask which is a lesser evil. Are we able to control the phones, the information that they are getting from the phones? It is not filtered. So even the church should be able to set up a curriculum. Na watu athomaga indo na kwena chaplains muno bakithiuruka. Lakini nowadays that is not very much happening. So how do we monitor? How do we filter the information iria ana bakugita atia bago consume from the phones? So I would think since we are not able to monitor that as a government, in an area, you know, freedom of communication, you know, there's a lot of information that is there. So then we should not condemn sex education in schools. It should be given na kerwere dimone kena mwana make decision ira akwenda. Yes.
Thank you much nonto kuona kanya. You're really doing a good job na we hope donors nyabaraba kuigwa chukuru kwethero ere ariko.
Ibwega school yetu ethero kanyakine ure kanyakine kanandarene ugaitia ukethiria Greenland School na ndingenda kukaribisha everybody tariki 14 February. Valentine's Day.
Hakuna Valentine. Kwanza huyo
Valentine's Day.
Kwanza mato na plan.
Valentine's Day ke baraba tena form nombo ero kere. Tuike mawa jeto. Tuikire twana tu. Tubere we really celebrate them. Tubagorere mutu, tubagorere pampers. Tutekira nabo tubere we really celebrate you. So that we also create a sensitive we really sensitize people on teenage pregnancy. Na to get is not late. Mturomba kuda kitu thaa ici naenda gucoka skuru atie kuthikira from other people neje skuru ashwekera gucwa kidogo eje skuru twambire kugita atia kumenya what to do because education is an equalizer. Ketha kuna education then some of the evils yatuguda tukiariraia itetheririo so that us improve the education levels and I'm sure the 18% tukendera kwaria kenda na ndemo kajuju ngejo akinya tukinya 10%.
Thank you so much.
Wabera a teenage mother is
not an adult.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.